Tony, what a way to win. You must be thrilled with the lads' performance in the second half.
Yes, absolutely. I thought they were terrific second half. I said to them after the game that they've showed ridiculous amounts of character, because they've clawed their way back in the game 2-1, and then they've scored that screamer, and many a team would have folded then. Many a team would have just stopped and given in, and they didn't. They kept going and kept going. And they were a credit to the club, to be honest. I'm really proud of them of that. They were faced with a lot of adversity today, some of the refereeing decisions, all the time wasting that they done, it wasn't easy for them, but they just never went away, and yeah, absolutely proud of them.
The first half must have been frustrating for you to watch. Obviously, the team sort of struggled to get going. What was said at half time to the players to sort of rally them and get them out there in the second half and actually perform the way that they can?
I suppose it was a bit of a calmer first half time team talk, because I don't think it was a game where we needed to go in and rattle them. But they had set up pretty well. They had a formation that we couldn't figure out for a long time. So as a management, we couldn't really help with that. It's lots for a long time into that game. When we made a change in the first half, and I feel sorry for Garen having to come off, because it was a bit of a tactical change, and he's been sacrificed. And at half time, we've just talked through it a bit, and just explained that what the process was for the second half. There's no good talking about the first half that had gone, because we couldn't do anything about that then. I mean, we will address it, we will talk about it, but the second half was important that we focused on how we could get back in the game, and I thought they'd done that terrifically.
The Vars is a big cup competition for Wickham in clubs at this level. What does that fixture mean to you as a management team?
I'm going to take the Vars out of it. I think we as a management team like to make memories for people. Like we like to help people, and we feel that we do quite well at that. Today we've made a memory. Like those lads that have played in that game will remember that for the rest of their lives. And like that to me is bigger than possibly winning the balls. Like it's huge. Them sort of games. They'll remember coming down here on the bus and remember how tough it was, and that memory that's made from it is huge. And it just brings them even closer together. So yeah, like it's tough to think about the Vars on that front, because we've got a lot of games to go. But I think the memory that's made of it's probably the outstanding thing.
Coming back twice in the game from 2-0 down, 3-1 down. How big of that is the constant confidence boost for the lads, knowing that they can go into games, they can be behind, but they can also come back and walk away with a victory?
Again, I think it's the strength of the squad. We've got a really good squad. We're just getting people back to fitness and getting to a point where we can influence the game from substitutes and changes, and when things aren't going well, we can change it up. Whereas we haven't had that for a lot of the start of the season. So I think because we've got such a strong squad, it makes all that sort of stuff easy. Today again we've made changes, and it's paid dividends. And the lads that have come on, obviously Nathan's come on first, and he's changed the game hugely. He's given us such an attacking impetus. And we are an attacking team. We've got lots of good attacking players. So having that strength from the bench was massive today, and it showed.
Well, Tony, congratulations on your victory. Look forward to the next round.
Thanks.